morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. And this time we're going to be talking about the upcoming job. So I'm sorry I was not able to stream yesterday, and was also not able to upload another video yesterday because I was resting. I think I pushed my limit my limit on the previous guild league that we had, but I'm already okay. My oxygen level is already okay and perfect. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the upcoming job. And the upcoming job is not Bard or Dancer. It is... voila! They have posted this on their Facebook page, and they are actually asking the people what will be the next job, and it's quite obvious. Okay, we have already stitched it, all the details. It's going to be Alchemist. Sadly, it's kind of really hard for me to get an Alchemist account, a built Alchemist account in the first servers. So hopefully we get another one. If you have an Alchemist account that you would like me to borrow, so that I could, feature it and make a guide about it, please do let me know. Particularly if you're in Taiwan server. But if you're also on KR server, it's going to be okay. It's still going to be okay. But yep, it's going to be Alchemist. They have already pinned it, and they have already posted this one, although it's just quite a quiz. Okay, it's going to be a quiz, but it's obvious it's going to be Alchemist. Okay, so that's the next job. When will be the next job patch? So we have also stitched that out. On your screen is the current tavern calendar, and if you're gonna be looking at July 19, it says there will be an ROO Academy, there will be a holiday code, and there is a new patch. Okay, so there is a new patch on 19. That's 4 days from now. Hopefully it's going to push through so that we could finally get something to counter the paladins because it's usually like that, right? So the monks, the champions are the first one, then something to counter them would be paladin, and then something to counter the paladin would be alchemist, etc, etc. So that's how it usually goes. So it's going to be July 19 if I'm not mistaken. There's a new patch, and aside from that, there is a rumored patch. We don't have any confirmed data if this is going to be applied to on our global server, but I think you have already heard about it. The recent balance patch that happened in Taiwan server, that was July 11, right? So right now you are actually seeing the letter to adventurers from the Taiwan server. So I think it's always going to be like this, wherein they would just copy the updates from the Taiwan server or from the NA server. I'm not sure for the NA server, but from the previous patches, it's all based on Taiwan alone. So if this is going to be applied in Taiwan server, hopefully, and I'm not sure, it's going to be applied here, because something that might interest the priests out there is here. But sadly, it also has something that would make the paladins sad. Okay, because this is a balance patch. They did not just buff the classes, they nerfed one. Okay, so sadly, that is the paladin. Okay, so it says here the Odin Cup Season 2 there. That is the cross-server league there, is on the way. Next would be the Juperos Ruins increased rewards. They increased the rewards on Juperos Ruins. Then new sigils for the classes, different classes. They have already the Dancer and Bards class, Rogue class, Whitesmith class, and the Assassin Cross class. And there you go. This is it. This is the big thing that is going to be making the paladins sad. They have adjusted the, or as what they are saying, they have corrected, or changed the damage condition or the damage formula of the sacrifice. The sacrifice that made it, as they have said, made it quite unfair on the PvP section. So it says here that after more in-depth testing, they have found out the key reason for the big gap on the PvP scene in terms of the damage. So the current formula for sacrifice is normal attack plus sacrifice times special damage increase. So the special damage increase, they did not say anything about it. Plus, they also said that the whole formula here is multiplied again by the same special damage increase. So it's kind of redundant as what they said. Special increase and decrease injuries include PvP damage bonus and PvP damage reduction, PvE increase and damage reduction. So title increase and decrease injuries, etc. So fatal toughness. Okay, so this formula is mistakenly calculates two special increase and decrease damages. So now they have corrected the formula: normal attack plus sacrifice damage multiplied by the multipliers, different multipliers, final damage multipliers. So before, it was multiplied before it was multiplied before they added the normal attack damage, and then again multiplied. So now it's going to be the final damage of the sacrifice plus normal attack multiplied to those PvE or PvP multipliers and increase in damage, etc. Okay, so that is going to be the change. Now for the trap hunters, okay, I'm sorry, but they have also changed the damage calculation about the trap hunters, because a lot of people in the Taiwan server are already complaining about how OP the trap hunters have become there. So they have also decreased the magical damage calculation about the hunters. Now for alchemists, we still don't have that. I'm not sure if they are also going to be applying this. They have reduced the cooldown time and global cooldown of acid flask throwing. So those skills they have reduced on cooldown. Now for rogues, yeah, for hunters, the strength and armament of God's domain. Euler's weapon. I'm sorry guys, it's really tough reading this because this is basically just translated through Google Chrome. So I'm just translating and making sense of all of this. Now for the priest, this is what I wanted. For the priest, they have increased the frequency of the attack or the damage of the Magnus Exorcism. So instead of damaging the enemy every 2 seconds, it will now damage the enemy every second. So, but they also have reduced the the multiplier. So instead of 840 something percent, it's now 500%. So in a way, it's still a buff, because when you multiply the 500% on 2 seconds, that's 2 ticks, that's 1000% multiplier. So I think that is a very good buff. They did not change anything in the Judex, but it's still okay. Now they have also mentioned something for the sages, and they have also mentioned something for the martial artists. I think this is the champions. Okay, so they have removed the indestructible debuff that is automatically released after the Phoenix Ember, which is the Asura Strike. So the 1 second, I think the 1 second or 0.5 seconds that should become invincible, they have removed it from the Asura Strike. Alright, so that is, these are not yet confirmed if they're going to be patching it also together with the Alchemist patch. Nobody said that it would be, you know, patched, but this is what's happening in Taiwan server. So I think sooner or later it's also gonna be applied to our server. We're still not sure when. Okay, so going back, I'm really gonna be working hard to find some alchemist out there or creator out there that we can, you know, feature in our guide so that more people will be helped. Okay, so that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye bye. 'Cause now I found you.